Most people approach spirituality with the same conceptual way. I've been around many masters last 40, 45 years with Osho, with Krishnamurti, with Sufi masters, with this and that, everybody. And I noticed most happy people were creative people. They were really getting the point of masters. The point is you are generating energy through meditation. And what happens? You generate energy through meditation, but then where this energy goes to your mind, into more philosophies. But whereas your energy needs to express, so you can establish that energy as a reality, as a manifestation in the cosmos. This way you're forming your destiny in that sense. But what happens? You make it more philosophies. So it doesn't get established anywhere. It depletes. And that is where Osho was so much insistent on creativity. For example, if you look at the Bhakti movement, how they discover God? By singing and dancing, by creating, by participating. That very participation is divine. This very moment, this talking, you listening is divine. All you need is a courage to just say, okay, I am divine, hell with it. And to allow. That's what really surrender means. Surrender, people think some conceptual thing that I will surrender to life and then everything will be fine, or I will get enlightenment, or I will be in a let go. But you do not know on the ground zero level, surrender means you have to allow your energies to express themselves. Just think about it. Will you be aware of any cosmos if there was no body, which you have right now? This body is the cosmos. This body is the divinity. Through this body, you are experiencing the cosmos. If this body is not there, there is no cosmos. So let's forget the objective cosmos. Let's come to this cosmos. This is my purpose. This is my effort to bring you at home to yourself. Come and get yourself. It's not some concept out there which is spiritual, which is special, which is beyond. It is you right now with your movement and activities is the expression of, is a unique expression of this cosmos. And that is the process where how to tap into it. Not find new words, new philosophies to talk about, but new actions. Your presence with yourself. The highest meditation which is developed in humanity is called Zazen. This technique is you sit silently and do nothing. Just be with life as it is. On one hand, it appeals to very Western mind. They say, oh, this is pure. On the other hand, if you really understand, this is the real devotion. It's one thing to sing songs to the divine, but the other aspect of devotion is you sit with divine. Shut up and sit. Don't say things. Don't say philosophy. You say to this cosmos, you speak, I am listening. Isn't it what you want from your lover to listen to you? Just listen to me, please. Does not matter what I am saying. Just listen to me. I told this secret to many guys who said, my wife keeps on speaking for nothing, man. I do not know how. We get into fights. I said, why you listen to her? He said, what else to do? I said, just listen to her sound. She doesn't care you get her logic or not. She wants to feel that you are listening to her sound. Women are more practical in that. Even she thinks she wants to make a point. Point is, you are there and you're listening to her sound. That connection is what matters. Not that, because she will change subjects. Even you will change subjects. You're arguing. Have you seen two couples arguing? One guy will say one thing, woman will say completely another thing, of no logic. She bring out some old story which has no reference to this one. But the point is, they are making sounds in front of each other, And healing will happen when both of them also start to listen. You get healed when somebody listens to you, not your logic, not your story, your sound. Ra is the sound making, speaking, expressing. Ma is listening, reflecting. Today's time, why it is hell? Because everybody is going ra, 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 ra. Hey, listen to me. Hey, look at me. You know, I went there. I did that. I did that. And nobody is listening. Other is just waiting for you to shut up so they can start to speak. But if you really listen, you are deeply helping other as well as yourself. And sitting and just listening to life, listening to your life story, not commenting that, oh, that was bad. Oh, I have to analyze this. No, just listen to all that happened. Don't try to bring it. Just let it come. Listen to the sounds, listen to your breath, listen to your body. You become the Ma. Outside, what is happening is Ra. That's what we mean by Ram, the present, the pure present. That is the divinity. It is not a person. It is this day and night, speaking and listening, fire and water of life. When you are settled into this listening, into just being with life, then you start to notice from your belly arises an urge to create, to express. Because life is not about getting enlightened and sitting silently. Once this energy settles, then you realize when your mind is no more misusing it for its games, it has its own direction, it has its own creativity, and it may surprise you out of the blue. When it happened to me in my youth days, after meditation, I would end up writing poetry. Otherwise, I will talk crap all the time with friends. But when after meditation, I will write poetry because the same energy becomes organized and beautiful. It expresses like cosmos. Even walking feels like a dance. You may end up dancing, you may end up creating. Never repress a creative urge into your life because if any energy which is repressed, also understand this. This is very important point to understand. Energy either expands or contracts. But when there is a creative energy in you, you repress it. You put it on pause. You say, I will do it later. There's no later. The same energy will become destructive. It will become your tension in the head. It will become some mind fuck. Life is about immediate. Life doesn't know any tomorrow. If it gives you creativity, you participate and express, you have expanded, you have changed your destiny. But when you keep on repressing, you are maintaining your same stagnant destiny. Creativity. You see, when you say life is destined, you are simply not being very real because if life is a creativity, how it can be destined? And destiny implies time, isn't it? But there is no time, right? So that means good news, but it's a very dangerous news also. Good news is you are inventing your tomorrows today. What dish you're cooking in the fire of now is what you're going to eat tomorrow, next moment. So creativity teaches you change your dishes. You can change your dishes. Now is the only time where you can change. If you're thinking negative as a habit, introduce a positive thought. You're changing, you're impacting your whole future. You're impacting your coming generations out of your DNA. Not only that, anybody related to your bloodline is also going to be impacted. Do you know that if a human being does a meditation, one human being does meditation, whole humanity rises. When one human being commits a crime or kills somebody, whole humanity goes down. What I mean to say is, we are the ocean of one earth and energy. And everything you think, everything you're doing is impacting the whole globe. Not only whole globe, impacting the whole cosmos. That is how intimate this cosmos is. You think a thought here, whole cosmos vibrates. People who are doing meditation and mantras, after a while, start to notice when you say Ram or Krishna or Shivaya into your head, your whole body vibrates with that sound. And then many devotee gurus are talking about that I make a sound here, it echoes in the cosmos. You think he's talking poetic and some fantasy? No, you just can't hear it. But your every action is a movement of the cosmos. That's what Tai Chi is. That's what creativity is. When you move, you stop thinking that you are moving, but cosmos is moving. That is where you will come to know you are not a doer. You are just a vessel through which things are happening.
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhaj Man Haran Bhav Bhaya Darunam Nav